God is with me. I sank deeper into the mattress, the dampness of the sheets a familiar chill against my skin. Another night dissolved into a blur of tears and shallow, panicked breaths. I am weary with my groaning. All night long I make my bed swim. I drench my couch with my tears. The words of the psalmist were my own, etched into the dark circles beneath my swollen eyes. Anxiety was a constant electric current, depression a suffocating weight. I was weak, exhausted, and utterly alone. My therapist had given me coping mechanisms. My friends offered kind, empty advice. Nothing quieted the noise inside. I knew I needed rest, but my mind was a perpetual, exhausting argument. Then one morning, numbly scrolling through an old devotional, I saw the invitation. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. It was simple, direct, and completely overwhelming.
Come.
I had always tried to fix myself, climb my way out, earn a moment of peace. The idea of simply coming, carrying all my brokenness, and giving it to someone else felt impossible. But I was finally so utterly spent that I had no strength left to resist. I whispered a prayer, a raw, faithless plea that was more a cry of surrender than a petition. I am too weary, Jesus. I am too burdened. I can't do this anymore. I choose to believe you. I'm coming. In that moment of fragile faith, the atmosphere in the room didn't change, but something shifted profoundly within me. It wasn't a sudden, blinding cure. The anxiety didn't vanish, but the crushing burden of carrying it alone lifted. I had been trying to haul an impossible load, and now I was told the burden was light, the yoke was easy. It meant denying the instinct to self-pity and instead focusing on following his command, a new path that traded a crippling load for a manageable, directed walk. I began to ask. Ask, and it will be given to you. I started asking for the Holy Spirit, the gift the Father promises to those who ask. And as I asked, I felt a gentle, warming realization. I wasn't asking for an abstract cure, but for the very presence of God to make a home in me. We will come to Him and make our home with Him. Now, I look at the dark days not as proof of my failure, but as a path to a deeper hope. We rejoice in our sufferings, knowing that suffering produces endurance, and endurance produces character, and character produces hope. The power of the enemy's oppression, the lies of worthlessness and despair, still whisper, but they are no longer an edict. I remember the psalmist's final, triumphant words, "Depart from me, all you workers of iniquity, for the Lord has heard the voice of my weeping." God heard me. He is with me. And I, the weary, faint, and exhausted one, will wait on the Lord. I may not fly like an eagle yet, but I am learning to walk, and with Him I will not faint. The strength is not mine, but His, and that is a grace I can finally rest in.